Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Bright Springs Homestead. Yeah, it's evening. Everyone's asleep. As you guys know, I work overnights, so I get to stay up while everybody else gets to sleep. So, tonight, I am going to attempt to put together our new chicken plucker. Dun dun dun! I've never plucked chickens by hand, and from what I hear, everyone should pluck their first round of chickens by hand to really appreciate how big a deal these things are. Apparently it's awful, and I'm sure some of you have done it before and can attest to that. But I am lazy, so I'm getting a plucker. I got a plucker. So this is the shop. It is definitely not put together. Got a lot still yet to do in here. I don't even have a workbench built yet. And most of my tools are still packed or even still at the old house. So, but yeah, let's get to cracking on this chicken plucker, and hopefully it won't keep us up too late. So, alright, let's get to work. Alright, and as you can see, all these legs just have two bolts that go through to hold them on. Haven't tightened them down yet. And these legs, left and right, you know, if they were reversed, then, you know, the wheels would be turned in some weird directions. It wouldn't roll correctly, so. Yep, really easy, real straightforward. Motor and everything's already mounted. Just had to, the whole assembly was upside down to where the motor was inside the drum, so all we had to do is take it off, turn it right side out, put the legs on. I haven't put the drum onto the assembly yet, but that's going to be next. And I think there's a certain way you have to, a certain position you have to put the drum onto the assembly because of this safety switch right here. That's the one thing. That's the one thing that. It's the one thing I read about on the reviews that people had kind of an issue with, was that safety switch. So we'll see if it works. See how it works. Might bypass it. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Taking one step at a time. So, alright, let's get this mounted up and plate put on, and hopefully we can get her started up tonight and make sure it works, so we don't have to find out it doesn't work on chicken plucking day. So, alright, let's put it together. Actually, we're tightening this down first. Sure is windy out here tonight. pretty much these had washers to go with these, but I'm kind of wondering if this is going to work correctly, because this bracket right here is kind of bent out a little bit. I know that didn't fall over because of a ghost. It's kind of windy. I don't know if you can see or hear the one of the shop doors opening and closing, but it's kind of windy. It's got the coyotes out. The guy was barking at him a little while ago. Sounded pretty close. Come on in. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Come on, buddy. I'm not going to lock you in here. Like I did that one day. Alright, so all the bolts are tightened down. Now flip her over. There we go. Right on. Sweet. There you have it. Bottom assembly is all put together. The motor and the plug-in with the breaker built in. The wheels facing in the proper direction. So now all we gotta do is put the plate on the drive shaft of the motor, get it all buttoned down, and put the drum on and put that top ring on. We'll be ready to give her a test spin. So test spin, because it's a plucker, it spins. Okay, yeah, I'm tired. Okay, Jeremy, yeah, get back to work. Okay, gotcha, thanks. Alright, so we put the plate on the shaft, and now we are tightening the bolt down to the shaft of the motor shaft. Motor shaft. Oh, I wish I had my sockets. It'd make this a lot easier if I had sockets. Alright. As good as I'm going to be able to get it without a sockets. Okay, that's good. I might go ahead and take this off at some point and put some food grade anti-seize in there. See if that helps. But I think it'll do. Alright. Now, if you look right here, there's a little yellow arrow pointing up. There's another little arrow pointing down that it coincides with on the drum. Let me set that. Yes, I did. I'm assuming down the inside. Clip. It's got these neat little mini carabiner clips to make sure these tension locks don't come undone. I'm happy to report that there's these all the way around, because I thought that these little clips were going to be what held it together, and that would not be cool. So, yay us. That's not cool. So it looks like it might be bent in a little bit. So try to bend it out. We can get a screwdriver in there. That's not cool, but it's not terrible either. Worst comes to worst, I can always cut that off and weld on a new piece, so. Sweet. Alright, so it looks like we got it put together with the exception of the top rim. Go ahead and put that on before we try to start it. But I think it's coming along nicely. I mean, we're 99% done, 95% done. So I just got to put the ring back on the top for prettiness, and I guess rigidity, if that's a word, on the top. And we'll be done. We can check it and see if it works. Hopefully it does. Kind of nervous that it won't work, just because that's kind of been how my luck's been lately. So yeah, anyway, let's get this top piece put on, give it a whirl. Alright everybody, we're all done. Finished project. Finito. Here we are. Da 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 da. Boom. Look at that. That is a chicken plucker. 3 legs, 2 wheels, 1.5 horse motor, DC motor, AC motor. Sorry everybody. I believe it has 115 little rubber fingers. These rubber fingers. Moving bottom. Pretty cool if I do say so myself. Oh, and I did find the name. It's a Kitchener. 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 And I have to say, it was really easy to assemble. The hardest part was actually lining up the 3 bolt holes in this top ring. I don't know why it was such a pain in the butt, but it was embarrassingly hard. Everything else though was really straightforward. I mean, I am a mechanic at a food production facility, so putting stuff like this together, you know, kind of like this together, I do on a daily basis, semi-daily basis, whenever they make me work, I should say. But I mean, really easy to put together. If I wasn't trying to record, and if I had all my tools and a better work area set up, I could have got this done in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes tops. It's taken me about 45 minutes to an hour, I think, because of the setbacks, but super easy. I think I used a 10mm wrench and a 13mm wrench, and that was it to put this whole thing together. So really simple. So yeah, I'm gonna find a place to plug this in at. I've got one outlet in the shop, and it's over there, and it doesn't work. We just moved into the place, well, about 4 months ago, I guess, but still I've got so many projects and so much stuff to do. The shop is high on the list, but we've got animals to take care of and whatnot, and my health that we're trying to figure out, and I'm going to go over that in another video. I keep saying that, but I keep pushing it off. So honestly, I don't know what to tell you. We don't really know what's going on, so yeah. So I'm going to try to find some place to plug this in at that I could turn it on that's not going to wake up everybody and anger mama. So, but if I can't, I'm just going to cut this video short here. Thank you very much for coming by and hanging out with me while I put this thing together. If I can't get it started tonight, then I'll be sure to add a clip of that in a later video. Probably tomorrow morning. So alright guys, again, thanks for watching. Please hit that like button so you know that you didn't hate the video, and you know, subscribe to the channel, please, and thank you very much. Thank you to all the subscribers I do have, and you know, we're just trying to make it one day at a time, figuring stuff out as we go. This is our first homesteading venture, so anything that you guys have to, you know, any 2 cents that you guys could get put our way, you know, we'd very much appreciate it. And I guess that's it for now. So thanks everybody, and we will see you hopefully sooner than later.